first £100,000 in business is easier than the second and easier than the third. So what do I mean by that? So if you get started as a professional service business owner and you have a professional service and you have a skill and an ability, you can start to position it and get it in front of clients, provided you are positioning it at the right level to the right clients for the right amount of money, and you don't need to sell millions of them or hundreds of thousands of your service offerings. If you get the positioning and pricing and marketing right, and you get in front of a few people and you start to sell your service, chances are you can get to the first £100,000 in revenue just off your own back. You don't need to leverage off other people's time. After that, it gets a bit more complicated because then you're starting to grow a business rather than just being a freelancer or a consultant. You're starting to grow a business. So once you go past about that point, that's why I say the first £100,000 in business is easier than the second or third or fourth, whatever it is. They become a bit more complicated. You need to be thinking about how you're going to bring people in. You need to be more in control of your cash management. You need to have better internal systems for finance. You need to develop better marketing because you're going to have more than one person doing the service. So it becomes a bit more complicated. So if you are looking to grow a freelance self-employed practice or consultancy and you're happy to stay at that price, that revenue point, great, no problem. No judgment. That's fantastic. A lot of people do that and it works incredibly well. If you're looking to grow a business, it gets more complicated. And there is a crossover somewhere around there, which is why I say the first £100,000 is easier than the next lot, because the next lot is where all the complication comes in. So if you're looking to grow a business and it's going to be something beyond you and you're going to have people in it at some point, then you need to be thinking about a range of other things like recruitment and selection, internal systems around finance, better control of your metrics and knowing what's actually happening on your website and social media. You need to improve your marketing, develop it into a campaign process. There's a lot of things you need to be thinking about, which is why I say to clients and potential clients and on the internet like this, the first £100,000 is actually easier than the next lot. It's counterintuitive. But the good thing is, if you do all of that good stuff and prep and get ready and start to build as if you're going to have a bigger business, it is actually less complicated and not as hard as sometimes we think. So hopefully that made sense. If it did, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.